Mama Joe, what is going on here?
I have a leak.
Oh no.
I put my plant here so it'll catch some of the water.
Yeah, how ingenious is that? I was just gonna put a bucket. Look what she's got. She's watering her plant from the leak up here at the eyeball can light fixture. Now see, here's some other light fixtures, and I've got the light switch. Here's some light switches here. I'm gonna turn that on for a minute. You see up there, it's dripping water. You can't really see it. Oh, there goes some water drips. We just had a little downpour. See, there, it's dripping. And if you get something like this, turn your light switch off. We're gonna get that particular one off. And find yourself a plant like Motha Joe. Okay, so what am I gonna do with that? Oh, I don't know just yet. I think what I can do, see, if it's dripping on the outside edge, and it's probably going to be okay. It's already stopped raining outside, and the dripping is gonna stop real soon. But if you needed to, you could take that trim housing out. Let's say if it rains all day long, you don't want the water coming out of the side trim there, because after a while it could cause a little water damage mark on your ceiling. So I'm going to show you how to pull that trim off. I've got the light bulbs off. I'm going to go get a ladder and I'll be right back. Way to catch that, Motha Joe. I did not see that, and it started raining, and then I heard a shriek out here like, what in tarnation is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she about had a fit. I thought the house was on fire or something. And here it is. This is what it was. Okay, well, it's time to unscrew this light bulb, and make sure the bulb is not hot. And I felt up here, and it's not, but if it was, you can take a rag up there. The first thing I want to do is unscrew that, and it's on fairly tight. I wasn't sure if it was rusted on there or something.
It's never been changed.
It's never been changed, and you know what? We probably need to do something about that on these types of bulbs. Here you go, Motha. And I was hoping to reach up in there and take it out, but I'm not going to be able to. Some you can reach up in there and undo some wires, but this goes, you know, some springs, but this goes all the way up. I'm going to have to pull this down, and what I can do now is turn on the rest of the light so we get a little bit more light in here. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, but that light is hot.
Yeah, that's true. The light is still hot. But I'm going to try to pull just the trim down, and actually, you know, she might have a valid point there. I'm going to turn that off. Now I'm listening to my Motha for a change. You know?
Well, I don't want you to get electrocuted.
Yeah, because see, I'm seeing, wow, this water has collected up there, and it only takes a little bit. The paint is already starting to bubble.
I can see that.
Did you see that right in here?
Yes, yes.
That's because there's water in it. And so when I pull this out, the idea is to try to get some of this water out of there. And see, this should just kind of pop down. And I've got to be trying to be careful. Ugh. It's like the paint wants to come with it here.
Oh, God.
You know, it's like they probably installed the trim right after they painted, which is a no-no. You want to make sure that your paint has been cured all the way, or stuff like this happens. The paint is sticking to the back side of the trim. Silly boys. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, see, the paint is lifting. Oh, mercy. Okay, let's take it down. Okay, see how that kind of pulls down like that, and that's actually connected there, and now I've got to undo these little springs. There. Okay. I'll get you in there a little bit closer and see what sort of damage we have here. It's minimal. It's minimal. Okay, maybe I think I can turn the light. Let's turn the light on so you can get a little bit more light up there. Not very much, but I'm going to get you in a little bit closer here. You see those wires? Motha, here, you want to come over here and kind of look at this camera? Well, I probably won't want you to move it. Just, it's okay. I'm going to show you how I took that down. You see this thing here? I depressed it, and it's on a spring, see? And then there's some hooks up in there. You lift that up like that and put it up in there. But I'm going to pop this whole trim off, I think. I'm kind of doing this on the fly, and I'm hoping that you can see this good enough. Okay, let's leave it about right there. Because I want to get this off so that you can see this. I guess, Mom, can you turn the light switch off? I don't want to mess with this. This socket up here is still hot. Okay, that's the one, right? Now I can depress this up here. Just pinch on it, kind of hard. Let's see if I can get it. There. Ooh, there, see? Press this, and now this trim comes off. Okay. Now, how about if you turn the light back on? Wow. See, that's not too great. Man, it didn't rain that much, did it?
No.
15 minutes? And look at the damage it's done around here. See, this paint has peeled all the way off to the existing sheetrock. And remember, this was painted. First, it was painted first time, brand new, and then a friend of ours came in here and he painted over that, remember? So there's 2 coats of paint on here, and this is bubbled all up.
No, wait a minute. He didn't paint that again.
Are you sure? He painted...
He just painted the tan part.
Okay. Let's see, there's a little bit of water still in here, and I guess I'm just going to kind of let it drip back out. And I'm going to check this periodically.
Ooh, look at the water.
Over the next few minutes, because what's going to happen is, see if I can get it in time. I can get most of the water off, and I can push that paint right back up there. Because once I put the trim, you have to remember the trim covers.
Yes, it does.
A good ½ inch of that, right? And so if I don't mess up with this, as long as we can get it pushed back, and as long as we can get it to stick, let's say, you know, like that, once it dries, I think it's going to just stick like that, Mother.
Oh, I hope so.
What, you afraid VideoJoe can't fix this if it starts peeling?
No, I'm just glad you're here to fix it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
I don't know what I would have done by myself.
See, there's still water coming out of it. And so I'll wait for a while. Even if you were unaware of that and you pulled it down and this was all dry, you could squirt maybe some glue up in there and then push it back. You know, just even some standard Elmer's glue or something. Because all you want to do is get that back up nice and tight like that.
Right.
And then once that dries, we can put the trim back up in there. Okay? But that's not going to fix our issue, is it? It rained, so next time it rains, we know this is going to happen again.
Well,
we're in a drought. We're in a drought here, and I don't know when it's going to rain next.
Well, we don't know, but
I mean, it's the
want to get that fixed.
It's the 1st of June, and it may not rain again until September, October. We don't know that, but
No, and we
I'll
didn't
have
know
to-
it was gonna rain today either.
what I'll have to do is I'll have to look at that wall, determine where that is to the outside over here, and kind of earmark where this is in the house and then measure that off. And
Probably.
I'll have to look up on the roof and see, maybe that's close to a roof jack, a valley, a hip, something like that.
Or it could be broken tiles.
A
from
broken tile.
walls.
And I'm not a tile guy by any means, and I don't encourage you. We've got tiles up there, roof tiles, and if you don't know how to walk on roof tiles, you may not want to get up there. You may want to call a roofer for this, you know, to see where the leak is coming from and that kind of thing. If you have roof tiles, let's say. But see, I'm gonna go over to that wall there and see where that is in relation to the exterior wall and all that, and then go over this way, you know, towards the front of the house and measure off of there, and then go outside, measure back, and so I get kind of a pinpoint where that is, and then I can look up there with the ladder or something without actually getting up on the roof. Okay, and then looking at it that way. If you're so inclined, you think you can fix it. See the water's still running out of this, and it stopped raining, but there's more collected up above the sheetrock here. And luckily,
Oh, yeah, look at it.
luckily it was right around a light fixture, because if it was out in the middle of a room, that water would seep right on an inside joint of, say, 2 pieces of sheetrock, and then you wouldn't see it until you get this, your sheetrock bubbles where your tape
yeah.
line is or something. So it's good that it's right here. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that for a while. We'll keep Motha's plant underneath it.
I don't know.
That was a pretty good idea, Mom. Getting that plant there. That cracked me up when I saw that. Okay. All right. Well, that's the excitement from here.
Well, I
And
don't like that excitement.
I'm going to check back. What? You don't like that kind of excitement?
No siree.
What kind of excitement do you like, Mother?
Oh, something that's fun excitement.
Okay. Well, at least we caught it, and I'm glad I was here to help out.
Oh, me too. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for Joe.
Okay.
VideoJoe.
Yes, this is VideoJoe out.